When you're outside of work and you're no longer earning money, getting ready for work, or going back and forth to work, are you enjoying your life? Are you happy? I ask that question not to stir things up, but to help you take a look at something that might or might not be limiting your desire, your ability, or your motivation to create a 4-day workweek lifestyle. One of the things I've learned over the years in getting my master's degree in mental health counseling psychology and in working with, thousands of entrepreneurs, thousands of situations, team members, employees on situations in business, very often you'll find that people who are content with their life outside of work come into work, they focus, they get stuff done, and they go home because going home is a pleasant thing, or whatever it is that's going on outside of work is a pleasant thing. So there's this good positive motivation to do their work so that they can fund whatever's going on outside and have the money for that, but also so that they can simply enjoy that. Because when they're at work, they're present with their work and they do their work really well usually, or at least they focus on it to their ability. And then when they leave work, they go outside and then they go focus on their life outside work. On the other hand, people who are not very happy with their life outside, and this can be anything from dissatisfied to bored to mildly unhappy to completely depressed, there's less of a reason for people like that or people in that situation, whether it be a temporary or a long-term one, there's very little reason for them to want to go home because life outside work is not happy. And so I bring this up to help you consider if you feel like, wait, I'm a pretty happy person, but I don't seem to be creating the time. I don't seem to be really pushing myself to get to that 4-day work week, and I'm close, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you have the ability to make that decision to not show up on Fridays. I would invite you to consider, what is it that you're doing with your Friday? Is it something that brings you joy? And that might or might not mean you're a happy person. You might be a happy person who's just bored with what you do outside of work. You haven't come up with something more creative. So again, unhappy / restless / bored can mean a lot of things. But overall, if you're not really engaged to say Friday's going to be awesome, then there's really not a reason to get there. And so in this podcast and in this video series, I focus primarily on strategies that are for people who are doing well and they're, at least psychologically, they're happy, and helping them create more of that in their lives. And at the same time, all of us at different times maybe aren't as happy with certain things. So I encourage you, if you find yourself in a situation where you're saying, wait, maybe that's why I'm not doing this, consider whatever it is that you need to make that shift. If it's something that's more serious, definitely, please seek personal help. If it's something you think that's a very kind of a light thing, maybe you're in a rut, maybe pick up a self-help book, see what different things there are out there that could maybe get you engaged, or look at a hobby that you've always wanted to do, or write your bucket list of all the things you've always wanted to consider. Or if you ever created your list of the 50 things you do if you had Fridays off, go look at that list. That's one of the tools we have at 4dayworkweek.com/tools. But so in all of this, sometimes the reasons people don't work a 4-day work week or simply get more results in less time has nothing to do with their ability to perform. And how you see often that that's the case is their performance can kind of go up and down. But then the minute they have the ability to really take free time, either some project blows up or something needs to be fixed, or they'll just say, well, no, I need to really perfect this thing. Because again, what's going on outside isn't as happy, isn't as joyful, isn't really a good reason to go do something different. So I hope you find this helpful. And I hope you really just embrace the basic concept that, there's so much we can do outside life that in our free time, when we can choose what we want to do, that it can allow us to be happy or content, or at the very least be doing what we want. And if you're in a situation where you have the freedom, you're in a situation where you make enough money where you say, yeah, wait, I don't need to be working 80 hours a week. I can work in 40 to 50 hours a week. Hopefully it's less, and get my finances met. Really look at what it is and look for things that not just are going to make you happy, but things that are going to bring you joy, things that are really going to be amazing for you, not so much in an adrenaline rush sort of way, though that can be one of those things if you like skydiving or cliff diving or other things like that, but something as simple as things that make you happy, things that you enjoy, being around certain people, going to certain events, going to concerts, whatever it might be, and just enjoying something in your life that makes it worth the time for you to get outside of your comfort zone, to get outside of your rut, and to get outside of that standard 5-day, 50-hour, whatever it might be, work week. So I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions on this, as always, please let me know in the comment section or shoot an email to wade@4dayworkweek.com. That's the number 4dayworkweek.com. If you need help creating your 4-day workweek game plan, you can go to 4dayworkweek.com/game plan. And in there, we can help you create your game plan in a very short video, about a 20-minute video, and a tool that goes along with that, help you map out how you're going to start working towards your 4-day work week and how you're going to make that happen. Whether you're an employee right now, a freelancer, whether you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, whatever stage you're at, to be able to start making that happen. So I hope you find this helpful. As always, I look forward to helping you make more money in less time, doing what you do best, so you can create the life you most desire for you, your loved ones, and your life. Thank you.